Emmet here from Soul Sports, and today we're talking about something that people try to avoid, but there are companies out there that make devices that will help you achieve flexibility, mobility, sustainability on runs and walks, help you feel better. Company's called TriggerPoint, and lucky for us, Matt Helbo here from TriggerPoint in San Diego is here to talk about that product itself. And I have quite a few products behind us here. The most intriguing one is not a dog toy, it's actually the massage ball. What exactly is this for?
So this is full body, everything, okay. Upper back, shoulders, chest, arms, all the way down to your ankles. Okay. This covers everything in a small, compact size.
Travel safe, since you travel?
Travel safe, backpack friendly.
It's actually pretty soft, but they call this basically the deep tissue ball, right?
Yep. So this is the hardest version of the ball that we sell. The green color here is the standard density.
MD5, yeah, okay. Easy enough. So when it comes to, I don't know, having some issues with maybe your calf or something with probably anything below the waist, I would assume that will get like really hard to find spots, and this one will get bigger spots, or how would that work?
Correct. Yep. This is going to be a much smaller target area. Okay. This is going to be a much broader target area, and then if you step up to a foam roller, even more broad.
That looks like a weapon. This looks. There's actually, what's this core thing or something inside of there? What is that?
That's the pain cave.
Pain cave.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So I agree with you. It's probably, if you ever roll on this thing, it does help, but yeah, it does feel like it's doing something.
Absolutely. What we have here is the exterior is EVA foam, the interior is hard plastic. The reason for that is to give you dual density so that you can control the amount of pressure you're rolling on.
Okay, and it's a little bit different than your traditional rollers because without this core, it has a tendency to kind of look like your pillow, kind of slopes like right in the middle. And this one's a little bit more durable. This is actually called the Grid. A lot of our group runners and customers who just randomly come to our store and look at this device and kind of say like, what is that? They roll on it, they use it. Ours are pretty gross, but it just shows that the product is relatively used. What is this one here? This is actually something that we just brought in. It's pretty cool.
Yep, this is our coal roller. This is an entry-level roller. It's solid EVA foam so that it has give. So a much softer roll than compared to the traditional Grid.
Yes, I can see that. So here's your traditional method. So this is something that we've probably seen in the past, and TriggerPoint's finally made one that can get more in the grooves and find those little spots that I call them those nooks and crannies that you don't know you have issues with until this thing rolls right over it. Yep. So then there's another one, which I personally love because I'm suffering from plantar fasciitis. But this one is the Nano. This thing is phenomenal.
Yep, this is the Nano foot roller. So same EVA foam here to catch onto the skin and roll the foot. All these teeth here dig in nicely into the metatarsal area.
Dig in nicely. I don't know if those two words should go together, but they do today.
Yeah.
What about these skater wheels? What are those?
So that's to help it roll smoothly on the floor.
I like it. I like it. That's great. And then this is the device that I would have to say, without a doubt, I'm bringing this one out because it shows how dirty and gross this thing is. But every single time a group runner will use this thing, obviously when you have your own, that one grosses you out. That one grosses me out, and we clean that thing constantly. What the heck is that? This
is getting a lot of use and probably needs to be replaced soon. This here is the STK stick. It has the same grid pattern that we have here on the foam roller. It has a steel shaft so that it's strong and doesn't flex.
Doesn't slouch right in the middle.
Yep, and allows you to roll while seated.
Okay. So what is this little thing that we got here, almost like a bicycle?
These are targeted compressed, or that's not the right word.
I like that word anyways. You can use it if you like. I'll let you.
These are for focusing on trigger point areas, and what you would do is apply this to a place where you're feeling a knot in a muscle and grind it out.
Love it. Grinding out, rolling, This is all great. Now, here is the weapon of my choice. This one is the heavy duty Grid.
Yep, now, this is our Grid X. X for harder density.
Grid X. I haven't graduated yet to this one, but when I do, you'll be the first one. So there you have it. We have other products in here, but TriggerPoint is the way to go, in my opinion. You have quite a few things to test out when you come into Soul Sports. Yes, they are here for use, and we have ones, and I actually have another one down here. Wherever it went. Not a toy for kids, but hey, if you got kids,
come try it out.
Come try it out. It doesn't bust a tooth, and you could turn around and use it on your glute or your hamstring or even your piriformis.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, TriggerPoint. Matt, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
You can have that one. That one's gross and dirty.
I'll take it home.
All right.